Hey y'all, it's Rodimus Prime, Dick.
Really?
Our WonderShop
Insert Dick reference here.
Our WonderShop champion of the month, Josh. Suck it. And of course, the War Machine MJ.
Yeah.
We're here to bring you the preview for tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my!
And don't forget stairs.
Oh my!
How can I forget the chairs? I didn't forget the chairs. Yeah, we got the whole load out here. We got tables, we got chairs.
We couldn't fit a ladder in the room, so there you go.
Yeah.
And we can't move the stairs.
We called in a ladder, but the ladder couldn't make it. He was broke, and the stairs were too stupid to fit up the stairs. So.
Yeah. When I first heard that, I was like, they just need to get rid of it.
They only did that for the stairs match.
It's still ridiculous.
And just a little plug out here, I gotta say, Tribute to the Troops was awesome. If you've never seen a WWE live event, you're truly missing out because you don't have to worry about commentators putting in their stupid 2 cents. So.
And plus, you don't have to hear them yelling $9.99,
or Michael Cole saying his old line of vintage,
or Jerry Lawler hollering like the Pillsbury Doughboy on crack.
No. I actually like Jerry's commentary, especially when Divas come out. He's just like, ooh!
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's kind of fun. But we're gonna move on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what you just start this off.
All right. I got the match.
Please explain this to me like I'm retarded.
Okay, I will explain to you this like you are a 5-year-old kid, Mr. Champion. In no particular order.
As usual, we save the big ticket items for last.
Yes. Main event last. No particular order. I'm just going to talk about the matches. So, here we go. First match. Like I said, no particular order. Just going through the matches. For the Divas Championship, Nikki Bella, the champion.
Boring! Next match.
Versus AJ Lee, the former champion. I'm going to give this match to AJ because the mind games are just ridiculous. So, AJ will become 4-time Divas champion.
Four time Divas champion.
That's right.
I'm going to give it to AJ also because, let's face it, Ron only likes the bells because, Nikki's got some pretty shirt hairs.
I mean, listen, Bree's pretty in her own right, but Nikki, let's face it, Nikki's the hot one, and plus her titties are up to her
Ron,
chin.
this is why you're single, man.
You're a sexualist.
No, I'm not. I'm just being.
What the fuck is a sexualist?
That's what I want to know.
Sexist.
Listen, our camera.
Anyway, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this match is gonna be stupid. The Divas can't wrestle for shit. Now throw some of the knockouts. The knockouts wrestle.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's all I gotta say.
All right.
Next match.
Okay.
We're not gonna acknowledge.
AJ, whatever.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Nikki's titties are up to her chin every week, so.
This is why you don't have a girlfriend.
That's a whole nother story.
Because you ogle women.
Next match, it's the New Day. This time it will be Kofi Kingston and Big E taking on Goldust and Stardust. Now, before I give my prediction, I watched SmackDown last night, and tell me why Big E was coming out there dancing like a chicken. He was literally coming out there dancing like a chicken.
That's their bit. They do horrible. They're great, amazing tag team moves I've never even seen
before. No, I'm talking about when they try to hype the crowd up. He was coming out there like this, like
they all do that.
It's better for him to come out, doing like a fucking chicken dance, whatever, walking like he does, than it is better to hear him speak because to hear him speak, he's just got that stereotypical after all of his words like those.
He just sounds really angry.
He's got that stereotyped preacher voice.
That black stereotype preacher voice.
He just anytime he preaches, he sounds like he's angry all the time.
The new days are coming.
Yeah, but
look at all these fine women.
The sun will burn away the darkness.
But anyway, I'm gonna have to go with Goldust and Stardust. Now this whole New Day bit, it's somewhat gotten over, but I just don't like the gimmick.
I don't like the bit, and I don't like the gimmick. That's the way. And they could have portrayed the New Day better, but I have to admit they are one of the best tag teams I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
So very creative in the ring.
Yeah.
That mix of all around knowledge. The power with Big E and the agility and just off the wall crap
and
Kofi
the straight
comes up
up
with
speed.
Yeah.
They're good in the ring, but like I said, I'm just not a fan of the gimmick.
I'm looking forward to seeing something. Every match I've seen them in, they perform some kind of tag team move I've never seen before. So I'm looking forward to that again.
I like the New Day because they go back to that old school wrestling, like where tag teams did tag team moves.
Yeah.
Nowadays, tag teams just getting there. Oh, one guy's teeing off on the other guy,
and then tag, and let me hit him once, and then I'll start welling.
Or they'll start there with like cheap shots, like one guy will just like hold him in the ropes and then just like slap. No, stuff like the Hardy Boys used to do, like poetry in motion. That's awesome.
And then another thing I like is how they switch them up every week. It could be Big E and Xavier, Kofi, or Kofi and Big E, depending on.
And no matter who it is, no matter which two it is, they always work well together. They got that team dynamic going. They find a way to mix their talents to come up with creative stuff.
Yeah, like we do.
And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna give it to the New Day. They seem to be. I know they're playing up the rival between Gold and Stardust and the New Day. And so far, Gold and Stardust, if I'm correct, have yet to beat New Day?
Yeah, they haven't. They've done cheap shots, but that's it.
Well,
so I'm going to go ahead and give it to New Day.
Yeah. MJ?
What do you think?
New Day.
Okay. As Michael, as we hear Michael go, he gets so excited. It's a new day. So they got New Day. I got Gold and Stardust. We'll see how it plays out. Next match is. You know what? I'm gonna come back to that.
Say it.
Do it.
Do I have to?
Do it.
Yes. We don't pay you. Well, we don't get paid either way, so.
The Miz and Damien Mizdow versus the Usos for the tag team title.
You still said it wrong. It's Usos.
I don't know. This match could go either way. They're definitely playing up Miz and Mizdow. Yeah. But then again, the Usos are another one of those. You can't. That's a tag team. You cannot count them out. Because some way or another, they always find a way to come back.
Yeah.
So, for me, this is a toss-up. I cannot say which team is going to be better. They're both really good. I think they're evenly matched. I know Miz and Mizdow are going to have comic relief in their whole gimmick is basically comic relief. Mm-hmm. But I truly believe they're going to let Miz and Mizdow keep the championship. But if it was just an all-out fair fight and not scripted, I'd say the Usos would win because they actually know how to wrestle tag team wise.
Now, I get tired of them putting the Usos in the title shot. They deserve to be there. I get that, but over and over and
not actually giving them the title. You put them in the match for the championship.
Yeah.
But you never give them the title.
No, my thing is it's just a repeat performance. It's like, okay, somebody's got the belt. Who's first in line? Usos. And
the Usos lose, and now somebody else has the belt. Who's first in line? Usos. Usos lose.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty much like
they're a good tag team. Rod hates the Miz, even though he secretly wants to fuck him.
No.
But you know the crowd is going to love Miz and Mizdow just for Mizdow.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like referring back to what y'all said, that's the same way with the WWE Tag Team Division. Period. It's like, oh, this team they had the titles for X amount of months. Did they lose them? Oh, they get another shot. Next month, they get another shot. Next month, they get another shot.
How about the next tag team in line to get a title shot? Cesaro and Kidd. I hate Tyson Kidd, but he can wrestle. He and Cesaro have a really good dynamic together.
I haven't really caught on that tag team, but they look pretty good.
If Tyson Kidd doesn't betray him.
Yeah.
Well, he seems to have a habit of that.
So who else could they put in the next spot? New Day.
Yeah.
I don't know who they're going to put around.
I don't know how they do the tag team championship with 3 people. And then again, I don't. Oh, okay. So they've done that before, right? Tag team championship. Oh yeah, they just picked 2 to wrestle for the championship.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. The Ascension is going to be coming soon, so that's going to shake it up a little.
Yeah.
Right.
They were the NXT champions for like 300-something days, almost a year. And they were pretty good in NXT.
To give who I want to win this fight, I'm going to say Usos. Or as Rod calls them, the Usos.
Well, I call them both, so.
But it's Uso. Even they say it.
Yeah, I know, but the
Rod,
Usos.
You're going to give it to the Usos?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to
I think they're going to leave the championship with Miz and Mizdow, only because they're playing it up. And the crowd, like they said, the crowd loves Mizdow 10 times more than they love Miz.
Of course.
And, I think they're going to keep going with this bit until it gets stale.
Yeah, the way they're going to end this is they're going to have, Mizdow just have enough of Miz's shit.
Yeah.
They're going to fight. It's going to be a good match.
I mean, even if Miz and Mizdow win, I say keep the title on them. And I said it at Survivor Series. Keep the titles on them, 3 months max. Take them off of them, whatever.
That's a new one for you.
Give it to the New Day.
Pulling for the Miz. That's new for you.
The way
Well, Mizdow really.
like Rod said, 3 months max with Miz and Mizdow. Me personally, I'm getting a little fed up with this bit. I mean, they keep going with it, and Mizdow is pulling the same stuff over and over again each week. The Miz gets hit, he falls, Mizdow flops.
Yeah.
Personally, like Rod said, 3 months, pass it off to somebody else.
Right.
Give it to, I don't know, give it maybe to the Usos, and then have them defend it against
The Ascension.
when they come. Or New Day, and then play up the New Day thing, and then, I don't know, have them fight the Ascension.
Basically, WWE just needs working on tag team division. But anyway, let's get on to the next match.
Next match.
Ryback versus Kane in a chairs match.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
There's always going to be a seat there. So it's going to be good. The big guy versus the
even bigger guy.
No, I was going to say the domesticated monster.
Right.
The Authority's former dupe.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I personally believe now that the Authority is no longer in power, Kane should go back to being their big red monster. There's no reason for him to be just Kane, part of the Authority. They're still continuing with, he's unmasked, he's business casual.
What they're doing
He looks like he's about to go to a church brawl.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to promote his movie, See No Evil 2. I understand that. But it's like, for the past year and a half or so, they've really wasted this Kane. Ever since they broke up Team Hell No, they've really wasted the Kane character. I just say get rid of him.
Not to cut you off, but they haven't made a waste out of him. I mean, where he dismantled Daniel Bryan with those 3 tombstones, that was actually pretty good.
No, that match they had last year, what was that? Extreme Rules last year?
I think so.
Where he had him on the forklift?
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
I watched that.
saw the highlights.
I love that.
Yeah, but like I said, after that they just really wasted the character. Just write them off till you really bring back the essence of that Kane character. With that being said, my prediction, I'm going to give it to the big guy. They're really going to feed him more.
Yeah.
So Ryback's going to get the win over Kane.
Kane's an all-you-can-eat buffet for Ryback. I got to give it to the big guy.
Ryback's going to have seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths. As many chair shots as it's going to take. So feed the big guy more.
Yeah. All right, let's get on with the next match. Stairs match. I see why they renamed this pay-per-view. Stairs match, Eric Rowan, a.k.a. Big Red, taking on The Big Show.
Okay, now, I'll admit, at first, Stairs match sounded kind of stupid, but think about it. Have they ever done a Stairs match before?
Not that I can think of. They've used stairs in no DQs, and sometimes they're thrown in with table ladders and chairs because those matches are, again, no DQ. Yeah. But they've never had just stairs, and I'm looking forward to the creative way that these things are going to be used. I don't know, maybe, how many sets of steps do they have around the ring? Two or three?
At least 2.
2 or 3. Anyway, I want to see somebody, I don't care who it is, somebody in this match get planted on one set of stairs, the second set of stairs laid on top of them, and somebody goes off the top rope, sandwiched between stairs. I want to see it, get it done. Now, to me personally, I would flip my shit. I've never seen that done before.
Now, to pardon a bad pun, but this match is really a step up from what they're usually doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, pardon the bad pun.
Yeah.
But, come on. Stairs match, that is new shit.
There's so much creative stuff you can do that they haven't explored with these stairs yet.
Oh, yeah. Like, the farthest they've gotten with the new stuff is John Cena standing smack in the middle of the ring, throws a set of stairs at Bray Wyatt, who's halfway up the ramp, and hit him right on the face.
Yeah.
I flip my shit over. I could not stop flipping my shit.
With that being said, I mean, what was it, last Monday, Big Show chokeslammed Eric Rowan on the stairs, and he bounced off the stairs. That was pretty brutal. I kind of flipped my shit. But, my prediction, I'm going to give it to Big Red. I'm going to give it to Eric Rowan.
I'm going to give it to Ginger Snaps.
I've got to get it. Like MJ said, you can only push a ginger so far before he snaps. Ginger snaps. But I got to give it to him. I believe that Eric Rowan, me personally, I believe he's a much better wrestler now that he's not with Luke Harper.
Yeah.
And Luke Harper's good, but I just believe Rowan's the better wrestler overall. And it's a clash between giants. They're meeting in a stairs match, first ever stairs match. It's going to be brutal, but I'm going to give it to Ginger Snap.
All right. Next match will be a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. The show off, Dolph Ziggler challenging Luke Harper.
Now, this one I got to give to Ziggler, but only because it seems Ziggler's back in the spotlight. He's never been out of the spotlight, but right now he's definitely like center stage. Definitely right now.
After Survivor Series, he's still running on high.
So he's definitely gonna give it to Ziggler. It's gonna and like most of his big matches, he's gonna get beaten and like shoved down.
He's gonna flop more times than that guy from LSU.
Yeah, and in the end, he's gonna land the zigzag and it's gonna be over.
Going back to what MJ said, the only difference is he doesn't dip with it when he flops. I mean, like Survivor Series, I was like, dude, can somebody get his dude CPR?
He looked like a
he just laid there on the barricade like he was dead. But it's like, to me, Dolph Ziggler is the best overall performer in WWE. The crowd is with him. I mean, he has really great badass matches that you can just,
I mean, it's starting to get to the point to where, and I'm not one to say this. I know MJ probably won't agree with me. I don't know about Rod, but Ziggler is starting to pull off those zigzags out of nowhere. He's starting to get that RKO status. He's
zigzag out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's pulling that shit out of nowhere. Now, some of it, he's like, oh, he's going to go into a DDT, but he switches it up so quick. He'll go from a DDT hold straight into a zigzag, and it always blows my mind how he can pull those off out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
now, I will say this about, a couple of weeks back on Stone Cold's podcast, Vince said nobody in that locker room is stepping up. I disagree. You got Dolph Ziggler who is stepping up there, and not for himself. He is stepping up there for the fans. He is blowing the roof off that place every time he shows up.
And you know something? Dolph Ziggler's been in WWE for a long time. He's been through a lot of crap. I mean,
he was in the Spirit Squad.
Spirit Squad. He was Chavo's golf caddy. It's like he's been here. Oh, he's like almost a main event star. Then he's pushed back down here, and now he's back up here. Like, he's really, like I said, the best overall performer. If I had to give an Emmy for that, I would give Dolph Ziggler hands down.
And at Survivor Series, how everybody talks about, John Cena pulls everybody out for himself. Survivor Series, John Cena gave the win to Ziggler.
Yeah.
Because,
because of Big Show.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like...
Well, yeah.
I'm saying Cena had a hand in that little,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But, Ziggler is riding a high because of John Cena. I'm not saying he owes anything to him, but Ziggler has got good momentum. He is hang up.
I believe this was about time Ziggler came back into the spotlight. He's always one of those people, and again, comparing him to another person that's been on highs and lows and always somehow come out on top. Jericho was the same exact way. He was... little known, and then he skyrocketed straight to the top of the industry, and then, they didn't do anything with him, he dropped straight back down, and then he always comes back to the top, and that's how Ziggler's turning out to be, and I look forward to the match.
They put him in the so-called doghouse.
Yeah.
No, that's what they did with Jericho. Jericho was like top of the food chain at WCW.
Yeah.
Then they didn't do anything for him. He went over to WWE, and, he started off high, then he just...
I mean, like you said, WCW is like Jericho was here. WWE, Vince put him way up here. 6-time world champion. I mean,
at first ever undisputed.
Yeah.
Right.
Dolph Ziggler, Scroobian Intercontinental Champion, world champion again.
Even if only for a bit, I believe he deserves a shot at a bigger piece of the pie.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
But I guess
back to it. I'm going to give it to the show. If he's going to get in there, climb that ladder, and do what he does best.
I want to see a zigzag at least halfway up the ladder. I want to see it. I'm not sure if it's going to get done because it's pretty hard to get the hold right on the zigzag if you're not standing flat-footed on the ground. But then again, I believe they're going to find some way to pull it off. Hell, even at the top of the ladder, I would flip my shit. I would lose it.
The crowd would go nuts if he did a zigzag on Harper off the top of the ladder.
What's his other move he likes to do?
The Famouser.
The Famouser.
I would also enjoy seeing... Famouser would be easier to do off the ladder. But I would rather see him pull a zigzag out of nowhere.
Yeah.
As Harper was reaching for the belt.
Well, the zigzag's easier to pull off. Famouser, he's going to have to, flip over the ladder and catch Rowan.
But
Harper, my bad.
Right.
But I was gonna say, if they came up with any zigzag Dolph Ziggler vines, I would watch them flip my shit. But with all that being said, we're gonna go with this show off Dolph Ziggler. He becomes what, 4-time Intercontinental Champion?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it to the zigzag. We're gonna go on to the next match. In this match, I kind of don't know why they put this on the card. I don't know why they reignited this rivalry.
Let's hear it.
Rusev versus Jack Swagger for the United States Championship.
Okay, alright. I kind of like how they redid this one, or they're restarting it, because the last one was shit. And
I don't mean to cut you off, but it wasn't so much shit. It was about the fact that, Rusev, he's coming in as this big guy. They really don't have nobody to face him.
Yeah.
No, they built it up so well last time.
And it was just a crap match.
It was just, Jack Swagger passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was shit.
It's iconic, but it sucks donkey.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm getting a little tired of this Russia versus USA bit. Every couple of years, they always come out with some kind of bit like this. What was the last one that was like that? It was big.
Vladimir Kozlov.
Yeah, Kozlov versus America.
Yeah. And then before that, they had Iron Sheik and what's his name?
Sergeant Slaughter. They had it where
it was Iron Sheik and some guy from Russia.
Dang, I forgot his name, but he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and every generation of new superstars. Now it's coming to the point to where John Cena's was the last generation. He was the last generation of new superstars. That was 10 years ago, right?
He was post-Attitude Era.
Yeah, so it's coming to the point to where I believe they're going to bring in a whole new generation of talent. They're going to they're bringing in what is it?
Bring guys over from NXT.
Yeah, what's the big group they're bringing over, the tag team?
The Ascension.
Yeah, they're bringing over the Ascension. Great wrestlers, great tag team, great group dynamics. There's a lot of people in NXT that they can bring in. Now, usually when they do bring in people, they have to cut other older stars. And usually what happens is they put them in the Hall of Fame, and then they get rid of them from the company, and they bring them back to do announcers or host or something.
Or a trainer, or be an agent or something like that.
Well, depending on who it is. Now, if it's somebody they've done some great things with their career, and it's just okay, Hall of Fame, get the hell out.
Yeah, or
if it's somebody small time like Santino Marella, it's just, get the fuck out. You haven't done anything great.
Well, see, he's coming back,
he's going to be out for a while. He's had emergency surgery.
Yeah.
But, anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
The match, I don't really care about this match. I personally believe I'm going to go Jack Swagger. I don't know how this match is. What do you think, Rod?
I think they're going to keep the belt on Rusev. Rusev gets the win. I think it's not going to be like a Dolph Ziggler type match, but, I hope it's better than what it was at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Rusev keeps the belt.
What you, MJ?
I'm going to say Swagger. I want Swagger to get the belt. So, he's got something to swagger about. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next match will be, this is going to be a brawl. Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt in a TLC match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. They're going to have everything.
Okay, so as far as this match goes, this is hands down my personal favorite for match of the night.
Yeah.
Match of the night. Might as well even go for as being match of the year in my book.
Well, they're probably going to include if it's done right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, again, this is one of those matches you cannot count on the talent of the superstar. It doesn't come down to talent in this kind of match. It comes down to who wants it more, who has the most tenacity.
Who's got creativity.
Yeah, who's going to use those tables, ladders, and chairs, in a way that's unconventional. Now, as far as the raw tenacity, I've got to give it to the Lunatic Fringe, but then again, you can never count out Bray Wyatt.
No.
But, I like that they've gotten Dean Ambrose under Bray Wyatt's skin. It's amazing to see Bray Wyatt in such horror about, how good Ambrose has gotten him.
And then, Dean Ambrose, the whole thing, when he broke his rocking chair. I mean, Bray was literally about to cry about that. That was like his baby. That was like his everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it was his everything, but it fell apart in 2 minutes.
I know, right? And I just really like this rivalry. I'm really hyped here doing it up.
This is, again, one of the best rivalries I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah.
But like most good things in the WWE universe, it will eventually come to an end. It doesn't matter how it ends. What they need to do after that, and I think a lot of people will get behind this, they need to set Bray Wyatt and Ambrose up as a tag team. They will skyrocket straight to the top of the tag team universe. At Twitter, all the social medias is going to blow up. Any match they're in is going to blow the roof off of, and that's something you can keep going for a long, long time. And then again, not just because they would make a great tag team, but because they still have that personal rivalry, and you never know what's going to happen in a match. They could turn on each other, they could work well together, but then there's just so much you could do with a tag team like that.
Yeah, I mean, God. Dean Ambrose is just crazy enough to do anything.
Yeah.
But then again, Bray Wyatt is just amazing enough to do everything.
And I was just about to say, when it comes to craziness, of course, hands down, you got to give it to Dean Ambrose. But when it comes to strength, toughness, just all around brawl, yeah, you got to give it to Dean Ambrose, but you got to give it to Bray Wyatt as well. Because when they faced off at Survivor Series, when he slammed Ambrose on those steps, you can't sit here and tell us that Bray Wyatt ain't got strength. He ain't got power. When he slammed you, he slammed you. So, I mean, it's going to be a straight-up dog fight.
They both shoot really, really good promos.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt, his promos come on to get like little goosebumps, a little chills.
Yeah.
Ambrose's promos come on.
He just comes off the head with it, you know what I'm saying?
He just says what he's going to go do, and he does it. He doesn't put up, like, little stupid
Okay, I know we're taking a lot of your guys' time, so let's go ahead and get this done. What's up for the next match? The group consensus on that was Lunatic Fringe, right?
Yeah, Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. Let's talk about the main event to wrap this up. The main event is Seth Rollins challenging John Cena in a tables match. Now, here's the stipulation to this. If John Cena loses, he is no longer the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. What do you guys think?
Okay, if John Cena is out of the running,
Roman Reigns in that bitch.
well, they're going to have to build him back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Who are they going to put in? I mean, come on.
Ziggler.
Ziggler, yeah.
Take him out of, what was it, the Intercontinental?
Yeah.
Take him out of the Intercontinental, put him up against Rollins. Great match. They're...
To contradict something, I want Ziggler in the world title match.
Right.
Just as much as this guy, but they just need to get the belt away from Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is damaging the belt right there.
Well,
Brock Lesnar isn't participating in enough championship defenses right now.
They're already hyping him up for the Monday after TLC.
Well, see, here's the thing. I've heard where Randy Orton might come back. He might cost Rollins a match, cost Cena a match. What about Randy Orton? Some people say, what about Randy Orton? I don't know. He hasn't been there. He's been shooting.
I would like to see a match between Randy Orton and Ziggler.
I'd like to see a match between Lesnar and Orton.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
But with all that said, we're going to wrap this up. I know we're taking a lot of y'all's time. We're going with John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
Cena.
It's going to be a good match.
MJ, what's your pick for match of the night?
Match of the night. Bray versus Dean. That's going to be amazing.
You know what? I got 3 matches. I'm going to say Cena versus Rollins.
Tables match?
Yeah. Harper versus Ziggler ladder match. And Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, TLC. Those are my 3 matches of the night. So we'll see come next week.
Well, we got to go with plug break. Well, what do you say for match of the night?
I got to give it up for the table ladder chairs match between Ambrose and Wyatt. If only because right now they're the 2 biggest hyped wrestlers in the WWE universe. I think they're continuing to be that way for at least another month.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure as soon as you hear the theme music for either one of them, that match is going to start up, the roof is going to blow off the building, and the crowd's not going to stop screaming until both wrestlers are out of the ring, backstage, and so I got to give it to that match.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and say superstars of the night for me. It's going to be Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, and the show-off.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to say Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and Bray Wyatt. Those are my...
If I could only choose one superstar of the night. Now, it's a hard choice between the Lunatic Fringe and the show-off. I'm going to have to give it to the Lunatic Fringe only because I think their match is going to be more exciting.
Oh, yeah.
But then again...
Depends on how they do it. Depends on how they got it. You know, like you said, the match is going to be great.
All right, so yeah, that's going to be that's going to wrap it up for our preview of tables, ladders, chairs,
And stairs.
Yeah, how stupid.
Yeah.
We are going, next week is going to be our last video of 2015. It's been a wild ride since our start of July, but we are exhausted. We're going to come back in 2015.
Yeah. Our last video for 2014, we'll come back 2015 with something brand new.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
See, that's what time we're doing.
I think we're looking to add a lot more new bits because right now we got to go back to the drawing board. We're going to have a round table. We're going to hopefully we can bring in other members of the group. We've still got Stoney to bring in.
We got Mikey.
We got our friend Mikey to bring in. Mr. Leprechaun himself. We got our local stoner pal Kane. We need to bring in our friend Mr. Leprechaun, Mikey. Maybe we can get our other friend Dwight in, Mr. No Tact. Anybody else?
Sasquatch.
Well, maybe we can see another appearance from Malcolm, but yeah.
A lot more bits with JC.
Yeah.
We're looking to get Malcolm and JC in a lot more bits. Maybe some special appearances by Kane and Mikey.
Yeah.
Maybe even Dwight. I don't know.
Maybe I could get a title.
Probably.
Yeah. Come up with some.
Oh right. Okay. So starting next week is gonna be our last video, but the very next video after next week's review, there's gonna be a new champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. In January, there's gonna be a new champion, but keep your eyes peeled for Christmas, because we got a little treat planned for you guys just for Christmas.
That's right.
So,
oh, and don't forget to plug in Sarah.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Dorkopedia. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Again, Five Nights at Freddy's. Good game. Might not be for the faint of heart, but if I know Sarah, and I know MJ knows Sarah, and she always finds a way to make light of dark stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's going to be really funny. Go check her out. She's always adding new content.
Well, she's getting back in the swing of things.
Right. Okay.
And don't forget, she's also in the process of making our new logo. We got a new logo coming soon.
And you'll see that 2015.
New banner coming soon. We're coming back with you. We're coming back at you with everything new. Like you said, new guests, whole nine. We're coming back fresh 2015.
So,
best believe it.
Next week is going to be our paper review with good old Rodimus Prime for WWE's TLC, tables, ladders, chairs,
and stairs.
Oh my.
And this has been
Rodimus Prime,
the WonderShop champion of December,
Josh,
and the War Machine MJ. And we will see you guys next week.